Sripada Shivallabha Charitamritam, Chapter 37. The Description of Chinna-mastha Devi. We took leave of Bangaramma, and continued our journey, taking the leather sandals of Sri Sripada given to us by the couple. We were passing through a forest area and taking rest under a banyan tree. Some groups of yoginis came there. On seeing us, they said, "This is a time of great distress. You are not worthy of coming to this area. Here we worship Chinna-mastha Devi. She is very much concealed. Entry of males is forbidden. In addition, this is a very divine land. Those who come here will not go out with life." Our life forces escaped into the upper air on hearing these words. Then a very brilliant yogini Mata came there. Her eyes were like burning corals. Groups of yoginis who accompanied her brought Chinna-mastha Devi in a small basket. Then that yogini Mata said like this, "Anyhow, these people came here. Give them saris and bodhisis." Following her instructions, those yoginis gave us saris and bodhisis. They threw our dresses into the fire lit up there. After we wore saris and bodhisis, changes took place in our bodies. Our masculine features disappeared. Big breasts formed. Genital organs of the body underwent changes. Female bodies formed. Our natures changed into female natures. Our voices also changed as female voices. Those yogini groups gave us new names. They called me as Shankaramma and Dharmagupta as Dharmamma. We were given non-vegetarian stuffs for meals. We were given alcohol for drinking. Disciplined worship of Chinna-mastha. We heard about Marlapuli, which moves as man in the daytime and as a tiger during night. But we did not guess even in dreams that worships of deities like these will be there, or that yoginis by their mere will can change males into females. Torches were lit. Weird dances causing awe and terror were going on. Then that yogini Mata spoke like this, "Kabandana," that is headless trunk retaining vitality, is the lord of this changing world. That Shakti is called Chinna-mastha Devi. Growth and decay always continue in this world. When decay decreases, the level of growth increases. Then only Bhuvaneshwari Devi is manifested. Contrary to this, when decay increases and the level of growth decreases, Chinna-mastha Devi assumes importance. The form of that great mother is a high secret. Once, Parvati Devi went to Mandakini river for bath with her companions. After bath, she was troubled by hunger. Therefore, she became dark blue. At that time, her companions asked her food. She asked them to wait for some time. After some time, they again asked for meals. She asked them to wait for some more time. This went on for 3 times. Then that Mahadevi severed her head with a sword. 3 jets of blood spurted from her. Her companions drank 2 jets while Devi drank another jet. Devoted and disciplined worship of Chinna-mastha during dead of night gives very good results. She had to be adored for victory over enemies, for immobilizing enemy hordes, for conquering kingdom, and for the very difficult achievement of liberation. Directions are her clothes. The circle of yoni, that is, female generative organ, is in her navel. Companions having Krishna, that is Tamas, and Rakta, that is Rajas, qualities will be with her always. Her being alive even after cutting her head is a symbol of complete inwardness in the terminology of yoga. Chinna-mastha is meditated upon in Manipuraka Kendra, that is the seat of fire. She is the goddess of worship for Hiranyakasipa. All this was strange and creating fear in us. In the meanwhile, it became midnight. It was very much buzzing with wonderful musical instruments, dances, songs, and orchestra. The yoginis wanted to sacrifice 2 good ladies. They thought it would be better to kill us who were available. They tied neem leaves to our necks. Big vermilion marks were put on foreheads. They beheaded us with sharp knives. When blood streams were profusely flowing, the yogini groups were drinking blood with frenzied tipsiness. Our heads and trunks were thrown on one side. Even then, we felt as if we were alive. The whole body was having excruciating burning sensation. We thought that we became victims of the utmost despicable and cruel sordid craft of these yogini group. Then sleep overpowered us. In that dormant state, we saw an effulgence in an hazy form. As the effulgence came nearer to us, it was experienced that the yogini groups faded and melted into the air. Our heads and trunks were again joined. It was 2 or 3 ghadiyas for dawn to break. A ghadiya is an Indian hour equal to 24 English minutes. We woke up from sleep as usual. We had saris and body seats. Our female features were disappearing. Masculine features again began to increase in us. In the place of our burnt clothes, last night new dresses worn by males were there. After finishing bath, etc., we wore the new clothes. Then another traveller joined with us. He said, "Sir, what all you saw last night was one kind of yogic activity. This is a very secret yogic application. The female nature in your body is purified. Both female and male natures will be there in every body. Unless these two natures are purified, yogic power from universal consciousness will not flow. Power, as much as needed, will flow from universal consciousness into your bodies. Soul has no difference of male and female. That remains as the base for these two natures and transcend them. On account of the mercy of Sri Pada Sri Vallabha and by the extraordinary yogic exercise of Yogini group, you received incomparable compassion. The path of Sushumna, which cannot open without great difficulty, opened. What more do you require? For the acquisition of this great wealth, the leather sandals of Sri Pada with you are responsible. You are released from the consciousness of bodies, of skin, and got connected to the consciousness flow of divinity. The sportive plays of Sri Pada are known only to him.